So today we're going to show you a little bit about the PTTI dispatcher program from POC-IT International. So we're just going to open up the program there from our desktop. That should load straight up. There we go. You can see you've got your list of radios here on the side. You could either have those displayed as the radio 1, radio 2, radio 3, whichever, or you could name those radios. It depends on how you want to use them, what suits you best. So we're going to just locate radios there. So you right click on the radios that you want to locate, and then you can see got my colleague in Banbury there on the tello and us in the office here on the King brand. So already you can see fantastic distance between the two radios that you're able to reach with POC radios. So in order to connect with somebody from the dispatcher program, then you just choose which radio you want to talk to, drag it, click and drag it across there into the session bar, and then you just tick that white box there just to be able to open up, because you can have various conversations going at once. So unless you tick the box, then it won't connect. Anything you do here won't work unless that box is ticked. So we'll just start by seeing if Banbury can hear us. So in order to talk to a radio, you either click with the mouse on the talk button there, or you can use the space bar on the keyboard of your laptop or PC. So just testing now if Banbury can hear us. Thank you very much, Banbury. Okay, so there you see it's easy to connect to whatever radio you want to, and to be able to locate those radios as well by clicking on the radios that you want there. So that's basics of how to contact various radios. So we'll go into now the different functions that you can use the dispatcher for. So if you want to create different channels, so you can see here we've already got channel 1 and channel 2. You can actually create new channels. So if we go to add group, we want prearranged group, we can call that channel 3. So you've got an open chat group, a closed chat group, and a prearranged group here. So we'll show you those different options. So an open chat group just goes to everybody. A closed chat group is more secure, and we'll discuss that a bit later. And a prearranged group is where you add specific people in those channels. So for now, we'll go and create an open chat group. So we've got channel 3 here, you can see, and then if you just right click on that channel and you want to send group ID, and we want to send that channel to us over on the King brand, and then obviously you would send that channel through to whichever radios that you wanted. So we will send ID now, and you can see there that it's now sent the channel information through to your radio, so we can accept that. And that's how easy it is to set up additional channels. Again, if you want, I'm just going to delete these. Your alarm group here is your SOS. So on all our radios, you have an SOS button. And that would be, actually that's not the SOS button on this radio, that's the SOS button on this radio. So that would be your alarm group call. So you could decide whether you wanted that to go out to every single radio in your fleet, or whether you only wanted specific radios called on that SOS signal. So if somebody's in distress, it would open up an open chat, an open channel, and then everybody in that alarm group would be alerted to the fact that somebody's in distress, and that person that's pushed the SOS button would be able to speak and everybody would be able to hear him. So an alarm group, you would put in there whichever, if you wanted all your radios or whether you only wanted specific people to respond to that SOS or be alerted of that SOS. Now you can see here the sessions have expired because we haven't done anything for a little while, so they will automatically expire from your sessions window here if you are not having a chat with anybody. Again, with groups, if we just add another group here, say if you have various, various different departments that your radios are in use with. So say, for example, you have a security team, you could create a group specifically for security. So again, that you would want to create a pre-arranged group for those. So you would only select specific radios for that group. And then you could save that there. That's within the dispatcher program. So if I wanted to just talk to the security personnel, then that would be my group there that I could just drag into there, and then that would talk to everybody that's been enabled on that group. So everyone accepting a call on that group would be taken off their current channel and then added into this group chat. And then once they leave the chat or the group chat is ended, then all those users would go back to the original channel that they were using before. So again, you would just tick the box there, you would talk, and then that would send a message open to everybody that is in that security group. Okay, so now we're going to show you the benefits of a closed group. So we want a closed chat group, we'll call that secure now, whatever you want to call it. Create your group, add in there whichever radios you want in that group, and then save that. So we've got secure down here. So we want to send the group ID to the group, and that will come through on the radios. And then you can just right click that, start a session, or you can drag it into the session bar. If you wanted to record a session, always make sure that this box is ticked before starting your session, and then you can have recordings of what's been said on that session. So we'll just, we can go through that. And actually the thing that I wanted to show you is if I just go into the contacts and change. So if we go to secure, one of the good things about this is that you'll have a list of everybody that's in that chat group when you create a closed chat group. So you will know exactly who's in that chat and exactly who you're talking to. Whereas on an open chat, if I just go back, I go back to one of the open chats, you can see there it just has the channel name. It doesn't tell you who is on that open channel. So that's a really good one for having a closed chat group. Nobody else can be added to that group. It can't be hacked or anything until that transmission has ended. So until that group chat is finished, nobody else can be added to that group. So that's a really good thing to have for security. You can just refresh the list there and it will put everything in order. So the other thing I was going to show you was with the call logs. Obviously all your calls are logged here. You can delete the entries if you want to. You can also start a group chat or start a session, locate those members from these logs. You've got the location logs where the radio has been picked up by the GPS. Again, you can right click those and start a session from there. Again, with the message board where you've had messages come through, you can locate and start sessions from there. We can send a message. So if you wanted to send a message to a group or to an individual radio, you, why is it not letting me send a message to that? There we go. You can send a message. You would choose your type of message. So we just want to send a test message for the sake of that. And you can see there, you've got the message comes up on your POC radio and the person can respond to that and send a message back. You would have a message on there that would come up in your dispatcher. Let's just end that session. So there's loads of different things that you can do with this dispatch program. It really is amazing, the different things that you can do, but the full manual is nearly 90 pages long. So we can only show you the basics of getting you set up with dispatcher at the moment. You can play around yourselves and find out the different things that you can do. And I would advise going through that manual just to get the full spec of what you can do on this program. But it is a brilliant program to have, and I hope that that's basically given you an idea of what this software can do for you. But obviously, if you did want a full demonstration or you need any help with your dispatcher software, then please do give us a call. We're more than happy to help you out. So thank you for watching.